Mindfulness meditation is a specific kind of meditation that helps you change your relationship to your thinking mind. Specifically, the regular practice of mindful meditation allows you to see how the automatic thoughts from your lower brain cause much of the depression, anxiety, and stress you might be experiencing. In addition, by learning to identify these unhelpful patterns for what they are, not facts or truth, but just what your mind does in certain situations, you will be less distracted by them, which leads to more effective decision-making and self-care, more fully present lives, decreased stress, and improved physical and mental health. So what is mindfulness meditation? Basically, it involves using your higher brain, the mindful brain behind your forehead, to intentionally focus on something in the present moment, such as your breathing, for a specified period of time, such as 10 or 20 minutes. Of course, you will soon realize that your mind has a mind of its own that frequently distracts you with automatic thinking, worrying, planning, remembering, daydreaming, ruminating, liking or disliking. But this is not a problem. In fact, it's to be expected because this is just what your mind does, filling the quiet with chatter, never wanting to quit, which is why so many of us struggle to relax. So when you realize while meditating that your automatic thinking has distracted you, simply note the pattern, worrying, planning, ruminating, and then gently escort your attention back to your breathing, 100 times if necessary. That's it. That's all mindfulness meditation involves. So how can practicing such a simple exercise for 10 to 20 minutes a day improve physical and mental health? Well, here are 6 surprising benefits of mindfulness meditation. Benefit number 1, mindfulness meditation is relaxing, which is the least important benefit because there are many ways to relax. Still, it's an effective way to quickly let go of life's worries so you can relax and de-stress. Benefit number 2, whenever you become aware that you've been distracted by automatic thinking while meditating, you will be increasing your ability to tell the difference between being in your head with thoughts and being in the present moment through your senses. Most people do not realize there is a difference, but becoming aware of that difference is a key skill for reducing stress, since much of it comes from our own automatic thinking. Benefit number 3, whenever you choose to escort your attention back to your breathing after being distracted, you will be exercising the muscles of letting go of thinking. Of course, I'm speaking metaphorically because there are no muscles in the brain. But imagine how beneficial it would be if you possessed the awareness and ability to let go of unhelpful thinking. Mindfulness meditation is like going to the gym to develop that ability. Benefit number 4, the regular practice of mindfulness meditation leads to insight about the true nature of your thinking mind. The more you practice, the more you come to see how your unhelpful automatic thinking stresses you out, depresses you, or scares you. And this seeing creates distance between you and the automatic thinking, which gives you choice. Thus you will be able to see the truth of your automatic thinking, that it is just what your mind does in certain situations, but it is not truth or reality, which then empowers you to let go of unhelpful automatic thinking and thus respond instead of knee-jerk react to life's stressful situations. In this way, you can break free from the constraints of past programming, allowing you to live more fully and effectively in the present moment. Benefit number 5. Research with fMRIs, an MRI that measures brain activity, has shown that mindfulness meditation actually develops the mid-prefrontal cortex, the mindful part of the brain that can observe itself. A more developed mid-prefrontal cortex increases your ability to recognize the unhelpful automatic thoughts from your lower brain so you can choose to respond from your wiser, mindful brain. For example, imagine you were bullied in middle school and consequently developed social phobia and continued avoiding people for years. But then you began practicing mindfulness meditation and came to see your avoidance as based on automatic thinking rooted in past pain rather than present reality. So now your mindful brain understands it's safe to disregard the automatic thinking it tells you to avoid, and thus you begin to feel the fear and engage with people anyway. And over time, with practice, your lower brain calms down as it comes to associate safety with the stimulus of people. This is how the practice of mindfulness can help you reprogram and update your wounded lower brain to present reality. Benefit number 6. Being mindful is not that difficult, but remembering that mindfulness is an option, particularly during stressful times, can be challenging. Thus, a daily mindfulness meditation practice will help you remember the option of mindfulness, and the more you practice, the more mindfulness you will bring to your life, which will reduce stress, depression, and anxiety, and thus improve your physical and mental health. Mindfulness meditation is the structured practice of mindfulness, whereas mindfulness is life as a meditation. So whenever you become aware in daily life that you've been sucked into unhelpful automatic thinking, you can choose to return to the present moment, just as you've been practicing every day when you meditate. If you found this video helpful, please click the thumbs up button. And if you want to hear more from me, then subscribe to my channel, Counselor Carl. I will be publishing a new video every other weekend. And if you'd like help in learning to bring more mindfulness to your life, then visit my website, SerenityOnlineTherapy.com, to learn more about me and the services I provide. Until next time, and keep paying attention to your life.